Hello, everybody. This is Bundeswehr Bob, joined once again by Ben Magnus, coming to you kind of semi on demand from the heart of Hurricane Matthew.
Yeah, I'm recording inside of Matthew.
No, it's not as intense as would you be led to believe. Well, there are dead people though from the hurricane. I know that.
Well, yeah, but most of them are in Haiti.
Did they not matter as much? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I mean it's just far away from
What are you
here
trying to
from
say, Ben?
a couple days ago. I'm dead in the center of the state, so there's a good like 90 miles of dry land between me and where the hurricane is. So what I'm getting right now isn't nearly as bad as was initially anticipated.
Yeah. All right. So Operation Barbarossa. You're still bent on making that happen this spring?
Yes, I was waiting. I remember we were waiting for something to finish, and I don't remember what it was. Like, I had something did I have something building I wanted to finish? Let me look. Self-propelled artillery, marines. I got my Tigers that are gonna finish in mid-April. Was that what we were waiting for? Tiggers? Maybe. Thought maybe we were waiting for some Tiggers.
Rebels. I'm gonna get them.
Oh, and that's the kind of rebels that suck really bad because if they went north, then they would go into like German occupied territory. That if I conquered it back and back down into your occupied territory, it'd be weird border gore. Really bad border gore. I've seen it.
It's real.
It's real. I've seen it. Oh, I had more infrastructure about to finish, too. Like a whole big line of it on March 10th. All right, self-propelled artillery.
Bunch of my new tactical bombers are starting to finish up.
You have tactical bombers?
I do.
Awesome.
I started the game with a bunch of them, but I've been building more of them.
Good. All right, I actually have a bunch of tactical bombers myself. I know my Air Force is basically set up. Tactical bombers. I don't know if I have enough fighters stationed over here. I don't think I have any fighters stationed over here. Well, let's take a look at air map mode. Oh, they got... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Right at the end of the last recording, they got, like, real horny about bombing the shit out of France. The English were just like, okay, the French deserve this.
Yeah, despite the fact they sold them out.
Yeah. I don't have any... There's no good air bases over here, and I haven't really built them up. Guess I'll have to go with what I got.
I'm gonna get you, militia.
Chase them down.
Let's go ahead and speed for this.
That's fine.
So I'm not doing anything other than just waiting for some production to finish on like infrastructure and try and chase down this.
Yeah, I'm not doing a ton right now myself, other than like just setting some air bases up to build. So that I have places to launch my planes from. Alright, so the infrastructure is about to pop off, and I don't remember where it's going to go, but hopefully it'll be someplace good. Looks like it was to the north.
What's that?
The infrastructure I just, the big run of it I just made, it was to the north towards Leningrad.
Hmm.
I mean, which is good, because Leningrad is important. Soviet
the
border
winter war
is...
did start. I remember that in last episode.
Yes, it did. And I think...
Finland took a territory.
Yeah, it's still going on. Let's see, Finland is, aligning towards the Axis at war with the Soviet Union, yeah.
Maybe they want to join the club for cool kids.
Their alignment needs to be less than 50. It's currently 174.
Well, they're not cool enough yet, then.
No, they're not cool enough. Not by a long shot.
Come on, Japanese, hurry up and take control of the Indian Ocean. I'm losing convoys out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, India itself is pretty much theirs.
Still haven't gotten my units back that I had loaned you or for expeditionary purposes in Syria.
Maybe something happened there? Let me check. Let me look. That would be under diplomacy. Revoke non-aggression, stop sharing tech, return expeditionary force.
Give me that back.
You know why? It's because you have to go through. It returned the command structure, but not the units under it. You have to individually return every single one. I forgot about that.
You have the general back, but everyone else.
Yeah.
Nope.
But I completely forgot about that. That's a weird thing about this, where like if you give an army back, then you have to give the corps back, and then once you give the corps back, you have to give the divisions back. And God forbid there's any attachments. You know, just like brigades running around.
Hooray! As soon as the rebels saw my cavalry MP unit, they're like, ah, and they just disappeared.
Yeah, no. They're more of an annoyance than they are anything else. Alrighty, so let's take a look at revolt risk. It's good. Infrastructure. It's very good. These oh, rebels in France. Oh, they exploded right next to, like, literally in the province adjacent to MPs.
I saw that.
They're already gone. All right. 4 more heavy cruisers just finished. The Kriegsmarine is growing larger.
So big. Such wow.
All of the Kriegsmarine. It has all of the Krieg.
Krieging so hard.
It's actually, I don't have any, like, heavier capital ships. It's just, like, 12 heavy cruisers.
You've still done quite a bit of damage to the British Navy, though, with what you've got.
Yes, I have sunk a number of capital ships. A number of battle cruisers. Oh, just had a major revolt. Thankful it happened. Oh, shit, they're doing the thing. Yeah. Alrighty, we'll take care of this. Don't look at Czechoslovakia.
Too late.
Don't look at it.
I'm looking at it.
I told you not to.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I got some tech that's too far ahead. I don't need to be working on 1942 tech right now.
Well, that's kind of cool. The country can explode back into existence.
Yeah. Like if they get super pissy.
I can appreciate that. I kind of wish that happened in Hearts of Iron 4.
Yeah, it definitely does not. Okay. Ooh, my first Tiger tanks just popped off.
Hooray.
All right, so we're going to grab the heavy tanks. We're going to go a core, and then this core. This 10th Corps is going to attach to the 1st Panzer Army. Very nice. They don't technically have Tigers right now because they have to upgrade, but we'll call them Tigers. They have the prototype Tigers, like the VK 3001.
Wait, why'd that territory turn into British territory?
What one?
In Czechoslovakia.
Because that's German clay, not Czechoslovakian clay, so it is technically under Allied, aka British occupation.
Sounds like the Czechs are getting a raw deal here.
Yeah. It's just one of those annoyances of the system.
Debt rebellion.
Yeah. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. Note to self, Czechs are not happy about being oppressed.
Nope. Don't like it.
Help, help, I'm being repressed. Alright, when those heavy cruisers are good, I'll send them out. And I have Marines, and I have transport ships, so if I want to, I could do a Marine invasion.
Oh, man.
Which is pretty cool. What I was thinking about doing is doing just a small Anzio-type situation behind the, was it Narva? There's that little isthmus near Leningrad. See if I can cut off those units and destroy them, because they have some guards troops in there, some heavy ones. All right, where's that corps? Where's our 10th corps? That's got to be here. Yep. All right.
You need to find somebody who's got rare materials. Surge of volunteers, more manpower. Hot
Oh,
damn.
they're surging.
Nope, they don't want to trade. Japan, do you want to trade?
Nobody wants to trade with you. You're the bad guy of the world.
I'm the biggest threat that there ever was.
Yeah, you are all of the threat. So threatening.
Oh, I'm influencing somebody. Who was I influencing?
I don't know.
Oh, it was Turkey, I think, right?
Are you trying to get into Turkey? You're trying to get Turkey into us?
Something. Fuck was I?
Turkey can't into the Axis?
Look at myself and figure out what I'm doing.
How's my radar doing?
Europe,
Oh,
Italy.
if you want to see how effective radar is, go look at England. You can see all of it.
Oh, maybe I'm not influencing anybody.
All right, so you guys, 10th Corps, 10th Corps, 10th Corps.
Oh,
Okay.
I just wasn't. I didn't have any points in diplomacy at all. That's why I didn't have diplomacy. That's why.
Good job.
Stop making fun of me.
Alrighty, let's see here. So we got my medium tanks are ready, Panzer IIIs. My heavy tanks are nearly ready. They just need to get their organization up, and then we'll be good to go.
Yay!
Bro, so that put us in May. I think that's good.
That's what we're originally thinking was May.
Yeah. All right, let's get the Marines all together. Just to make sure that they can do their thing from the place.
Well,
Yeah,
Africa, the Italian Africa Corps is still returning one by one back to the fold.
Hour by hour. Boop, boop, boop.
That's such a weird system.
It is strange. There's a lot of systems in this game like where it really feels like they put them in there as just, let's just get this working so that we can, play with it and balance the game, and then it never got replaced with a proper system. Like a lot of placeholder stuff just never got worked on.
Mm.
All right, radar. I know how to use radar. Radar is good. Radar is very good. Okay. Experience, 25%. Organization is going up by the hour.
All right, so I've got a whole bunch of what are essentially city buster units, which are just artillery.
Yeah.
That are coming off the line now.
Okay.
Or slowly but surely coming off the line.
I feel very like Nazi strategy-esque, just sitting here going, all right, let's just wait for these new technologies to come off the production lines. And then we'll go.
We're still ahead of Operation the actual Barbarossa, aren't we?
Yeah,
it was launched at 41.
Yeah, we're a whole year ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I feel like we got a little bit of leeway.
Uh-huh. We'll just wait for the German aircraft carriers to finish in September and August.
The German aircraft carriers.
And then once those are done, we'll just wait for the Bismarck and the Tirpitz to finish in December. Oh, small arms advance. We'll just wait to make sure we have all the new rifles out to the troops. And once that happens, I'll just wait till these radar installations are done. Then we'll go.
Gotta act decisively.
I'm being very decisive.
More decisive. Decisive Ben.
All right. The doom stack of heavy cruisers is going out.
No,
searching.
man.
Oh, you're supposed to be on patrol, right? Didn't I put you on patrol? Or I put you on sortie? Ooh. I think we need to have a who has a better wife fight right now. Mine just brought me a beer.
Mine's at work.
Oh well, yeah. So
I don't know what. I'm not sure where you want to go with this.
Oh god. I just sank 4 British escorts, some destroyers, but that's it.
Just on their own.
Yeah. Well, no. I just engaged one of their fleets again. The Courageous, the Ark Royal, and the Hermes. Hang on.
Hooray! I've stolen more American blueprints.
Keep engaging this British fleet on speed 4. It's scaring the crap out of me. Can you put it on speed like 2 or 3 so I can actually watch this battle and see what happens?
Okay.
Okay.
So I stole blueprints from the Americans.
What'd
they
you steal?
gave me cruiser crew training level 2, giving the following benefits: cruiser organization 10, morale 10%.
Well, considering you don't have any battleships, that's probably a good thing.
Well, I've got cruisers. I know I've got those out there.
Exactly.
That's making up the bulk of my fleet right now. The battleships did get pushed down further in the production queue in favor of infrastructure and getting better infantry and army units out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
You know, plus my Navy elements are going to be used for the naval invasion I'm going to conduct on the Crimea. And then once that's done, I'm going to go hunt down more British out in like the Suez or something, because they keep sending convoys and we can't have that.
Yeah, they're using aircraft carriers with a couple light escorts, and the problem is without my own air cover in the region or aircraft carriers, I'm never going to be able to catch them. That's the thing in this game, is aircraft carriers actually work like an aircraft carrier. It's weird. All right, well, it's May, so shall we?
What are we standing around for?
All right, why don't you put it on speed 1. Declare war. I do. This is scary. Okay. All right.
After much provocation.
Destiny. Which gives me like 20% to a lot of different things. Okay, so we're on speed 1 here. And we are going to start our offensive. So, first things first is my heavy tanks are going to attempt to perform a breakthrough. And we're going to see how well that works. I'm going to, with the medium tanks in reserve. Alright, let's send in the bombers. Ground attack. Send in the close air support. Ground attack. Let's get the fighters. These are more bombers. Ground attack. Where'd I put the fighters? Are they all the way up here? I don't know if they're going to be able to hit anybody from there, but we're going to try. Okay. So let's need some tanks to assist here.
Behold, has been plots the invasion of Soviet Union.
Yes. I mean, you know, the key to the breakthrough is to engage with only the necessary amount of troops, so that the ones in reserves can immediately exploit a breakthrough. And what I'm going to be striving for is, I try to engage. If you know, don't try to engage them too heavily yet, because I'm going to try to create an encirclement on the basically on the inside of the Dnieper River, which is the second one back from where you are. So I'm going to create a breakthrough just south of the Pripyat marshlands, drive to Kiev, and then try to head south.
Okay.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to launch diversionary attacks in the north. And we're going to see how well that goes. I'm not gonna do a full just straight up line push like you do in Hearts of Iron 4, which it feels so strange in Hearts of Iron 4.
Doing that push like that?
Yeah, it's so peculiar. You know, just because, you know, you're not performing proper tactics, you're just doing straight up, like, you know, like I said, line pushes. Just the whole line moves forwards.
Mm.
Okay, well, the first engagements have been successful. My reserves We're going to be moving into the hole my tigers created. That's what's great about there's actually purposes of the different types of units. The heavy tanks engage first to actually break through the tough parts of the defenses. Then you send in the medium tanks and the light tanks to widen the breach. Then you send in the motorized infantry to exploit the breach. And this is the kind of actual tactics I really love about this. All right, so we're going to load up the German Marine Corps.
I have Italian soldiers. They do Italian soldier things.
All right, and they are... Well, okay, there they go. We're performing an Anzio-type operation in the Gulf of Finland to outflank the German... the Russian units in Narva. Alrighty. Alright, so let's... No, I think that battle's good.
You might have just been able to take Leningrad.
Is there nobody there? No, there's... No, I wouldn't have been able to do that. There's with a naval invasion of untested Marines.
Untested.
Yeah, they've never been used.
You hear that, guys? You're fresh.
British got all horny about bombing France again. It's like they're pissed off at them.
Screw them.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these Panzer IIIs are going to move into the breach. We're going to roll up the line south of the Pripyat marshlands, and we're going to start creating this encirclement. Isn't it weird actually using strategy and tactics?
Well, you know, it's a good change of pace, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to redeploy my fleet to the Gulf of Finland.
As I did a Germany Hearts of Iron 4 co-op multiplayer game for one of my Wednesday game events just recently, to this recording anyway. And 1937, we capitulated out Poland, easy, right? Because Poland's not that hard to fight. And then I immediately had everyone, because what I had was everybody was, you know, a general under me. So there was like 8 of the people who were just acting under me with the armies and stuff. And I immediately started justifying on the Soviet Union, and the chat was going crazy. It's just like, Bob, what are you doing? Why are you attacking the Soviet Union? Oh my God, you're gonna die. It's the middle of winter. It's just like, guys, relax. First off, it's not gonna be done until June, the justification. So like nothing's happening until then.
Yeah.
So just like calm your tits there. Second, it's just like Soviet Union's gonna fall pretty easily. I mean, it's 1938 with the students we can attack. They're not gonna be ready. Everyone's just like, Bob, you're gonna lose so hard. It's just like we capitulated them out. Like
I don't think a lot of people understand what fighting the Soviet Union is like. Yes, maybe you don't feel ready first, you know, right off the bat, but however ready you don't feel, they're going to be less ready the earlier you hit them.
Well, yeah, they just don't have the production capacity to meet just basic needs. They started a huge deficit, at least in Hoi 4, of guns and equipment and all sorts of stuff. Like they're not ready.
The earlier you hit the Soviet Union, the easier your job is going to be.
It looks intimidating because it's huge geographically, and they do have a lot of men on the field, but none of them are ready for combat.
No. All right, so I'm going to give my guys bombing orders in the pocket, so they will just hit anything that is on the move. So, God damn it. Actually, looks like I'm going to get a couple German heavy tank divisions and motorized divisions stuck in the Pripyat marshlands. Not German ones, the Russian ones stuck in there, so they won't be able to. It won't be combat effective. All right, so attack. All right, so the medium tanks have moved into the breach created by the Tigers, and we're going to work on expanding it. I keep saying tigers. They're not tigers, but I'm going to keep calling them tigers. Tigers. All right, so the Marines, they are almost where they need to be.
All right, I'm starting my landings in the Crimea.
Oh, I forgot about that. Forgot that's a thing that you were going to do with the thing.
I'm doing it. It's happening.
We're doing it live.
Do it the way, well, on demand anyway.
So are you landing directly into Sevastopol, or are you going to land behind it?
I'm landing in Yalta is what's going to happen, and then I'm going to attack Sevastopol directly. And then once that's done, because there's only so many units I'm going to be able to have in this attack.
Yeah.
You know,
he's landing in Yalta, and then he's going to have a conference.
Yes, that's right. So, because there's only the one province to get into Sevastopol, so I mean, I suppose I could do a naval invasion at the same time into Sevastopol. But I think by the time my other troops got there, it's going to be these guys are going to find themselves suddenly out of supplies.
Are they Marines or are they something else?
No, these guys are all just like infantry with like artillery. Are you guys really moving out of the province? The garrison units leaving Sevastopol.
They're scared, Bob. They're frightened them.
Oh God, the Italians! Ah,
no, not in the face. All right, this seems to have worked. All right, let's send in the close air support to the guards units.
And have one unit keep the garrison unit where it's at then, while everyone else lands in Yalta.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's...
I mean, everyone else looks like they're engaged along the line, right? Because that's where the bulk of the Soviet forces are. So it should be pretty easy to.
Yes, we're engaging them pretty heavily along most of the line at the moment. Let's see. Everybody who can move.
I'm not crossing that river though. That's that's not going to happen right now. I'm content to bomb them with my bombers and the air, doing air sorties and stuff.
If when they see the encirclement coming and they start trying to bugger out, it might be beneficial for you to try to tie them down with diversionary attacks. But until then, I think we're good.
Some of the units are moving up north, though.
Yeah, I see that. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I've achieved the breakthrough, and I'm about to send troops to Kiev. Good. This is actually going very well. I mean, I'm not even engaging with my infantry yet. I'm just kind of letting them sit.
All those tanks just rolling through.
Yep, I've got a whole Panzer army. I got an entire full Panzer army.
Got an uprising in exactly the wrong time.
In everywhere.
Not what I needed right now.
All right, so the Anzio operation seems to have been relatively successful so far. Okay, we are going to send 3 units north.
Yeah, Bulgaria decided to explode. The only territory I have that's actually occupied.
Bulgaria just kerploded.
Mm-hmm. Kaboosh.
All right, so now light tanks move. So now that we have a breakthrough, we just take our light tanks and we just throw them in every direction. Actually, you guys need to move there. And you guys need to move up. Alrighty. Nice. 2 provinces into the breakthrough.
Soviet Union, suck it down. My naval landing is not going as well as I hoped it would.
Is it actually contested?
Well, I can't see what's in Yalta, unfortunately, right now. I have 3 combat score against them.
Oh. Oh, well,
we won the Battle of Yalta. All right, well, everyone's getting ashore then.
Okay, everybody get out of the boats.
I'm guessing that they're probably moving. They're probably moving units around is what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's causing combat to occur.
Yeah.
My guess, so...
That sounds about right.
I mean, Soviets in freak-out mode. They're like, the Germans are attacking.
Yeah. I'm actually going to just bypass Minsk and surround it. Yes, the light tanks have engaged.
We have landed. Almost. There we go.
Alrighty. Oh, Jesus. There's one garrison division. We're going to have to wrap this up, though.
We are going to have to wrap this up. Thank you for watching, everybody. We are almost 30 minutes in. But the attack on the Soviet Union has commenced.
Operation Barbarossa.
Operation Barbarossa. It's true. all because of a typo on a letterhead one day.
Yeah. Just went with it.
Just went with it. Who's Barbarossa? That's all it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're in the series. If you are, please remember to like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys later.
Goodbye.